lightning speed Goku sped off. At the blink of an eye, Guy was struck in the face with only the pressure from Goku's fist sending him flying backward. Guy was not done as he flicked backwards and landed on his feet. Kakashi, Hiyashi, let's try plan B as he charges in again. Guy and Hiyashi attack Goku relentlessly, not wanting to give Goku a chance to counter. 4 palms, 8 palms, 16 palms, 32 palms, said Hiyashi as he relayed a mirage of attacks. Surprisingly, he managed to hit Goku in a critical spot and sent him in the direction of Kakashi, who could be seen charging up his famous Chidori. I'm sending him your way, said Hiyashi. It's your turn, Kakashi, said Guy. Both fighters had created the perfect combo to use against Goku.
Das war wirklich gut.
Said Kakashi, charging into Goku, delivering a lightning blade to the stomach of Goku. Preparing to finish his combo attack, he jumped in the sky and was about to finish Goku by delivering a full-powered Chidori, which had sent Goku crashing to the ground. Everyone thought that the fight was over as they began to stand up proudly. Seconds later, they heard a familiar voice speak. They're better organized than I thought, as he jumped up from the ground unfazed and undamaged. You guys are not bad at all, he said. Even if we were expecting it, it's still impressive. Feeling as if they have no choice but to go all out. Everyone quickly transitioned into using their most powerful jutsu. Byakugan, said Hiyashi as his eyes popped with veins. 7 gates of wonder, open, said a flustered guy. Not wanting to be outrun, Kakashi activates his Sharingan. The stage was set and the final battle was about to start. Your ki increases a little and your speed as well. Guy's speed was insane as he was moving so fast that he left an after image in hopes of confusing Goku. To an average human this was godlike, but Goku was not ordinary nor was he human. Easily he caught Guy with an uppercut to the chin, stopping him in his tracks. Moments after, Kakashi and Hiyashi charge in at Goku, while Guy fires a round of rapid fireball down at Goku, who completely withstood it all. As the smoke cleared, Goku could be seen smiling. Not bad, said Goku, but you should get up. We knew you would be hurt. My attack was just a decoy. The real question is, without your chakra shield, what are you going to do? Hiyashi had gotten Goku to stand in radius circles, with frightening speed to attacks. Kake Rokuji Show, said Hiyashi as he delivered multiple blows to Goku's body. 4 palms, 8 palms, 16 palms, 32 palms, 64 palms, 128 palms. Guy then follows up with a combo of his own. Leaf Wind Hurricane as Goku was sent flying. Feeling as if Goku was finished, Lady Tsunade spoke. You didn't get me, stranger, when I was talking about the dangerousness of this world. What he fails to realize is that it's not our power that makes us dangerous, but it's our strategy and adaptation faculties. I should have chosen a less efficient team. Everything happened exactly as we planned, said Kakashi, who could be seen with a pleased face. Thanks to Hiyashi, we are been able to confirm that this area has a lot of chocolate. But before let's have a
Effekt halt so! Battle! 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 Oh shit, German Warrior. Wir kommen jetzt wieder über mein Monster rüber. Ich brauche jetzt meinen Resonator. Ich brauche die Frau, die Fusionskarte oder meinen Resonator. Oh, das war nicht wie. Das muss da mich zum Angriff gezwungen. Scheiße. Mann! Arschloch. Nein, nein!
Finished their meeting, and they all agreed to meet up in 2 months. As they all were about to leave, Kakashi had stopped Itachi, hoping to ask him a question. Ever since he saw Goku at one time, the encounter remained in his mind. Feeling bothered, he had to clarify something with Itachi. Itachi waved and said,
Das Bild finde ich so geil.
I must ask you something. Out with it, said Itachi, who was in no mood to talk at the time, but after seeing how troubled Kakashi looked, he indulged him. Out of all of the Akatsuki members, you are the most skilled in vengeance. I slipped through one phase not long ago, and I need your point of view on the matter. Well, I'm listening. After that, Kakashi starts telling Itachi about this mysterious man and both his and Hidan's.
Was ist das für eine Scheißhand, ey?
He said before then spoke. This all indicates that it is intentional. On the other hand, Kisame was so convinced of Kakuzu's story. Why are you looking for excuses? Said Kisame. You just weren't able to recognize it as a case study.
Was? Sein Deck ist so gemein schon wieder.
By Kakuzu, who was more focused on the mysterious man he met. Suddenly, Itachi spoke. It intrigues me. I think I'm going to investigate this strange man with a strange jutsu. Certainly not, said Pain, who overheard the conversation and was listening attentively. You're not going to stop the Akatsuki's funds over a futile problem. It's imperative we complete our objectives. Aren't you interested, said Itachi. A man who was able to best both Kakuzu and Hidan is in the land of fire as we speak. For him to do that, this means that he possessed an enormous amount of chakra. I believe that it's in our best interest if we track him down. He could be a great asset to the team, or we could simply extract his chakra and feed it to the statue.
Das ist so geil. So crazy Plan. Ich brauche ein Großzeit-Golem. Ich bin am Arsch. Wenn ich jetzt Großzeit-Golem ziehe, kann ich den Effekt von der Fallkarte aktivieren. Oder Direktfunktion aktivieren. Nein! Das ist ein komplett anderes Jutsu.
Tsunade gave Goku a photo of Jiraiya and told him where he could be found. Suddenly, a mystery person from the shadows spoke. So a being more powerful than Kyuubi, you say? And Tsunade let him leave, just like that. How interesting. I must get my hands on this jutsu. With his jutsu added to my own, I'll be sure able to overthrow Tsunade and become the leader this village needs. Things are about to take an unexpected turn, and Mother Fate is on my side. Our story continues with both Saiyans fully transformed into what was known by every Dragon Ball fan as an Ascended Saiyan. Reality had struck, and the Saiyans were now forced into accepting the truth that in their previous form, both of them were equal in strength and power. However, this little display of power didn't last for very long as in an instant. Goku and his female counterpart, both of them were Dory continued. So an abundance of uncontrollable wind and energy behind to wreck the earth. Goku, having a bit more experience fighting physical weapons, quickly takes the initiative to go on the attack. Mid-flight, while the female Saiyan was trailing behind him, he quickly turned around, and at point-blank range, he surprised the female Saiyan with a key blast to the face, leaving her helpless as she tried her best to block the incoming blast. The explosion could be heard from miles away as immediately on impact, the blast exploded leaving a tremendous cloud of smoke behind which hastily spreads throughout the vast blue sky. Suddenly, the familiar sound of a Super Saiyan 2 ki could be heard as the female warrior charged out of the thick cloud of smoke unharmed. With speed less than a second, she launched a terrifying spinning kick which Goku somehow managed to Kamehameha directly. The beam viewers what it actually looks like when the Mangekyu have been overused as blindness began to creep around the corner. This huge decrease in chakra has caused the Genjutsu to weaken. Itachi desperately tries to maintain control knowing that if the Genjutsu breaks, shortly, death will surely follow. Suddenly, something mysterious began to happen to the female warrior's body, leaving Goku to feel a bit confused. Her body, why is it fading? Said Goku. It's disappearing then reappearing. Don't tell me she knows how to perform the after-image technique as well. Sweet, said Goku as a smile began to break out on his face. She really does know how to perform all of my techniques. Traveling back outside of the Genjutsu, Kisame would have noticed Itachi's weakened state. He soon came to the realization that Itachi was running low on chakra and was desperately in need of assistance. And then everyone said that I'm a stubborn one, said Kisame while he silently gave Samahada a few instructions. Samahada, said Kisame, absorb as much chakra as you can from my body, but leave me a small amount so I can protect myself. Suddenly, chakra began to flow out of Kisame's body at a rapid rate, and in seconds, up to 90% of his chakra was extracted. Knowing this fact, Kisame quickly tossed Samahada into the direction of his comrade Itachi, and on contact, the sword instantly wrapped itself around Itachi's body, while proceeding to feed Itachi all of the ki that was stolen from Goku and also the remaining chakra absorbed from Kisame. Kisame's weakened chakra didn't do much, however, Goku's ki had completely restored and recovered Itachi's chakra, making it far more powerful and potent than ever before. So much chakra, said Itachi. My body is brimming with power. Itachi's control over Goku's mind had increased significantly. This is the power that I've long yearned for, said Itachi, and now that I've had a taste, I must have more. Kisame, said Itachi, are you sure you're okay? You've lost quite a huge amount of your chakra. I'll manage, said Kisame. Take a look in the distance, there's an abundance of chakra that I can absorb from that nine-tailed brat. I see, wait, said Itachi as something began to run back in his mind. There is one thing I don't understand. Why didn't you use this stranger's chakra for yourself? I'm sure you felt its power. Kisame began to smile as he spoke to Itachi. It's simple really, it was too powerful to control. I tried to use it in small portions, but even then it still hurts my body. Soon, I started to believe that such chakra couldn't be controlled by anyone in this universe. The fact of the matter is this.
Das ist kein Chakra, das ist auch Ki.
Our deaths would be inevitable, so I took the risk hoping that you possess the talent to control such chakra, and it turns out that my guts was right. You are indeed capable. Back inside the genjutsu, once more, the female Saiyan had escaped from the smoke. However, this time some damage was done as her face showcased a look of discomfort, while she launched herself into Goku with unfathomable speed.
Bitch!
Goku could be seen clutching his stomach in an effort to numb the pain after a lethal blow was dealt to the stomach. This is not over yet, said the Saiyan woman as she followed up with another punch, only this time, her fist was covered in
Close Dragona!
However, Goku wasn't having it anymore, and immediately, he had put an end to her attack while slamming her twice in the face and stomach, shaking her internal organs, before firing a brain-piercing blast in her direction. But this trick wasn't about to work on her as she managed to teleport out of the blast directly behind Goku undetected. Soon she landed a huge blow on the Saiyan, sending Goku crashing to the earth surface. "I've got you now," said the Saiyan woman as she plunged to the ground and unleashed a flame-like rage blast decimating everything within radius. The explosion was massive, seeing that most of her power was put into that blast. The force of the explosion was so powerful, it could be seen and heard from outer space. "You fought well," said the Saiyan woman. "Unfortunately, this is where your journey ends." Back outside of the genjutsu, Naruto could be seen bending to his knees as if he was admitting defeat. "You fought well, Brad," said Kisame. "You definitely improved a lot since the last time we fought. If anything, I must say thanks for the chakra. I was almost out after giving most of it to Itachi." However, Naruto couldn't hear a thing as he was lost in his thoughts. "Even with two tails, I'm overpowered. How could this be? Time to sleep, Brad." But before Kisame could finish his statement, a huge boulder was sent flying at him. "What?" said Kisame as he managed to avoid getting crushed alive. Suddenly, Sage Mode Jiraiya appeared out of nowhere and started speaking to Naruto. "Sorry for being late, Naruto. I'll take over from here." Kisame, on the other hand, was more impressed than surprised. He threw that huge boulder with nothing but brute force. He must have a lot of chakra. "No matter, more for me to take." "Jiraiya, why did you summon us?" said she.
Nein!
"I have to stop those two Akatsuki members." "So what's the situation?" said Fukasaku, while Jiraiya followed up by saying, "They want to capture that man there, the one with the demonic chakra that defies all reason. I don't understand what they are planning to do with him, but what I do know is that I can't allow such power to fall in the hands of the Akatsuki. Shima, Fukasaku, for the sake of our future, we must stop them here and now." Suddenly, he dropped to his feet and arms just like a toad, and with one great leap, he lounges into Kisame. "Samahana, attack with me from the front," said Kisame as he proceeds to swing the blade directly at Sage Mode Jiraiya. However, after sensing Jiraiya's dangerous Sage Mode chakra,
I should get my...
his partner now gets out of the way, leaving Kisame defenseless. "Shit," said Kisame as Jiraiya attempted to clean up her cut, sending him flying 20 feet in the air before crashing into the ground. He didn't stand a chance. My chakra in Sage Mode is very dangerous. It's very toxic when you don't control it perfectly. Your sword felt the danger and wisely fled. Back inside the genjutsu, Goku could be seen bursting out like a rocket from Earth. The same woman had picked up on this and hurriedly charged into Goku. "Why won't you stay down? I won't let you recover. It's time I finish this for good." However, before she could even get close, a tremendous surge of ki had put her back, forcing her to abandon her attack. Suddenly, Goku's ki began to increase at a rapid rate. His face and neck began to pop veins as his entire body began to bulk up. Immediately,
Das Arschloch hat schon wieder die Karte, die ich wusste.
Goku had managed to transform into his legendary Super Saiyan 3 form, shocking the universe as even members of the Otsutsuki could sense Goku's overwhelming chakra from beyond Earth's galaxy. "Did anyone felt that huge surge of chakra?" said Kinshiki. "I wonder if it belongs to Kaku." "Locate where in the universe it's coming from," said Momoshiki. However, back outside the genjutsu, Jiraiya could felt a huge surge of chakra erupting out of Goku. The force of Goku's ki was so powerful, it managed to stun Jiraiya in his tracks. His chakra is even stronger than before. I can sense his killing intent. Where the hell is this guy from? Itachi was also stunned as he never once thought that Goku was suppressing this much chakra. Even with my boost in chakra, it's still hard to maintain control over this guy. At this moment, the Genjutsu could break at any time. Far beyond the hidden leaf village, our story continues with both Shikamaru and Temari discreetly hidden from everyone under a tall tree in the middle of a forest. There we can see the two lovebirds doing something that every Naruto fan knew was eventually going to happen. Suddenly, a huge gust of wind rushed by, while an abundance of ki quickly followed dangerously behind. "What was that?" said Shikamaru as he could only look away, frozen with terror. "Shikamaru," said Temari, "if you keep a beautiful girl like me waiting any longer, I'm going to break your legs." However, Temari's threat didn't seem to faze Shikamaru as a far more dangerous threat was lurking in the distance. Goku's ki was dangerous. The force emanating off his body had covered the entire planet like a coat of armor, stifling every living thing on the inside. The crows were the first to react as throughout legend. Research had shown that crows possess the ability to sense when something or someone was about to die. Yet, for some reason, the crows were now going against their natural instinct. Instantly after having a taste of Goku's dangerous ki, the flock of crows hurriedly flew off in the distance, traveling in the opposite direction from where they felt their ki. Unexpectedly, the once bright blue sky began to darken as a blanket of cloud covered the entire planet. Suddenly, a ray of lightning followed, giving off an impression as if the world was about to end. Soon, the weather pattern started to change as the night sky was filled with Goku's aura, showcasing a power that was unseen to this universe. "Son Goku," said Lady Tsunade as she instantly recognized the wielder of this terrifying chakra. "I knew that Son Goku possessed an immense level of chakra, but never in a million years has anyone ever thought he was capable of this," said Tsunade as she continued steering on in total confusion. Yandaimon was also stunned as he never knew that the Leaf Village possessed such power under their control. "Tsunade," said Yandaimon, "does this dreadful chakra belong to that Goku fellow?" However, before Lady Tsunade could answer his question, the story hastily switches to the Akatsuki's hideout. There, we can see every member of the Akatsuki look up at the abundance of lightning striking down from the darkened sky. "It seems Itachi had bitten off more than he can chew," said Pain as he was the only member who kept a straight face through the destruction of the planet. "Forget resurrecting the 10 tails. This stranger's power far surpasses all the tailed beasts combined. We must capture him." Minutes that felt like hours had passed by. However, Goku's ki had no intention of slowing down. Higher and higher his power increases, causing disasters that are not so natural to occur all over the world. As the earth crumbled, even Sasuke, who was locked within Orochimaru's hideout, ticking enemies off his hit list, could sense that something abnormal was happening on the outside. Back on the battlefield, Goku's ki was both frightening and overwhelming. The force radiating off his body was enough to push everyone in a defensive position. "Jiraiya boy," said Shima. "That man is not of this world. No human should have access to this much chakra." "Kirby Sage, have you ever felt someone with a chakra like this?"
Das kein Chakra ist, sondern Ki.
"This guy has even more chakra than the Nine-Tail. Naruto, it's dangerous to stand near him. It's wise to retreat," said Jiraiya. It felt as if I'm starting to lose consciousness just by being in the presence of this man. Itachi, on the other hand, had no choice but to stay due to the fact that any slight consequences focus around the engines to break. "He's a god," said Itachi as he continued to look at the sand. "He's burning through the chakra I obtained from Samahada so fast." Kisame, who had been struck hard by Jiraiya, was lying unconscious on the ground. However, that wasn't for very long as even while in an unconscious state, Goku's ki had still managed to reach him. "Itachi is in trouble," said Kisame as he struggles to keep himself awake. Back inside the Genjutsu, Goku could be seen fully transformed into his legendary Super Saiyan 3 form. Not bad.
Eigentlich muss ich Hä? Das ist ich musste jetzt aktivieren.
However, it's wise for you to surrender. From these levels, I will have a hard time not killing you. Goku, on the other hand, was anxious for a fight. Being in his Super Saiyan 3 form had clouded his judgment. With confidence, the Saiyan looked back and spoke to his opponent. Don't worry about me, you should be worried about yourself. The Saiyan woman was quite shocked to hear Goku responded, as she thought Goku had more regard in protecting human life. I'm serious, you should surrender now, there will be collateral damage. I'm fine with killing innocent people, but are you? Said the Saiyan woman, as she thought that this would force Goku to back down. However, once again she was stunned after hearing Goku's response. When I'm back home, I'll use the Dragon Ball to resurrect everyone on the planet.
By dedicating a child that uses gravity to energy,
you shouldn't make decisions while in Super Saiyan 3. The euphoria of that transformation prevents its user from having a clear train of thought. It's worse than Super Saiyan 2. Go back to normal so we can talk. Suddenly, the lightning flashes as Goku clenched his fist firmly, and with just 3 words exploded. Don't worry, I'm fine. This confident attitude displayed by me has got on the nerves. Your choice, said the Saiyan woman in an instant. The wind was calm before bursting out in attitude. Suddenly, her ki began to increase at astronomical pace, cracking the very earth where she stood. This level will be enough for you, she uttered. However, Goku wasn't impressed with her little display of power. Why are your powers increasing to the level of Super Saiyan 3? You should stop worrying about others and worry about yourself, said the Saiyan woman, as she then went on to say that this isn't her first time killing a Super Saiyan 3. Suddenly the atmosphere got silent as the words spoken from her mouth had managed to be Goku's appearance. Interesting, said Goku before instantly appearing before her eyes, while launching a devastating blow to her stomach, causing the woman to cough up blood. The blow was so powerful that even the force from the he move, said grabbed her core, forced him to me. Itachi is vulnerable right now. I must find the strength to protect him. However, a very angry monster had put up a Naruto. However, before Kisami's body could hit the ground, he was caught by his trusted partner, Samahada, who had about 30 minutes left in his Sage mode. His intention was to finish the fight once and for all. Stay back, Naruto, I'll handle him. Suddenly Jiraiya began to realize the full extent of his powers. His chakra quickly became more potent and poisonous than ever before. He's gonna attack me with his chakra, said Kisame. This means no more regeneration for us. With extreme haste, Kisame yelled out, hoping that Itachi would hear him. Itachi, they've analyzed the way how I function. I won't be able to protect you anymore. Itachi had overheard Kisame, and he soon started to question his faith. With an emotionless face expression, he stood in the exact spot he was when the battle first started and spoke to Kisame. In other words, if the situation doesn't change, we're both going to die here. The terrifying sound of the thunder began to roll as the lighting continued to flash, damaging the earth in the process. Kisame, said Itachi as he had come to a conclusion after assessing their current situation. You already know, don't you? If I free him to come help you, make no doubt, he will escape, and in less than a second, he will obliterate us. Nevertheless, this man's chakra keeps increasing higher and higher by the second. I'm at my limit, while his potential keeps increasing. Kisame, I've come to the same conclusion as you. I have lost. My fate is already sealed, and it's too late to stop now. I'm prepared to see this through to the end. Kisame could be seen with an upsetting look on his face, his emotion revealing an empathetic side of him that we've never seen before. Itachi, you can still make it. Release him, and let us try to make an escape. Back inside the Genjutsu, the audience was greeted with a horrific scene. The Saiyan woman who had so much confidence a while back, was laid out flat on the ground. It appears that Goku's last attack in Super Saiyan 3 had stunned the Saiyan in her tracks. Energy less on the ground, the woman glanced up and spoke. While collapsing to the ground, the woman looked up and spoke as she tried to find the energy to stand on her feet. So I guess we have a deal, son Goku, said the Saiyan woman. If you help the Akatsuki, we promise to send you back to your home planet. After hearing her remarks, Goku got quiet for a moment before speaking. Lady Tsunade warned me that you people might even attempt to trick me into thinking you have a method to get me back home. Unfortunately for you, I'm not so gullible. The Saiyan woman was done. She had no stamina left for Goku to consider her as a challenge any longer.
Beautiful picture!
Stomach cuts like a knife as her face was engulfed in agony.
Hold up!
Spoke out after witnessing
Oh,
her
God,
death
let's go!
Don't tell me you're done. Not after how much talking you've been doing. Let me give you a few words of encouragement. Goku went on to let the woman know that he had taken a lot of damage throughout the fight, and that with the right timing and force, he mentioned that theoretically, a powerful blow from a Super Saiyan 2 might be able to defeat him. However, the Saiyan woman was still coughing up blood as her internal organs were damaged. "Look at you," said Goku. "Don't you know I'm holding back my punches?" Goku was ruthless as he was looking for trouble. He constantly continued to insult the Saiyan woman's strength with words like pitiful and weak as he wanted to trigger an anger reaction. "Considering your abilities, those you killed must have been ridiculously weak in comparison to me." The words coming from Goku's mouth took its time to sink in, but when it did cut her heart and pride in half. This had triggered the reaction that Goku was looking for, as she wasn't just angry, she was furious. The Saiyan woman was out for blood as her power erupted. "How dare you," she spoke as her power kept on increasing. The ground separated from where she stood, while her battle yell created a split that cut the earth in half. Suddenly an abundance of ki starts to spread through Earth's atmosphere, creating a ball of gas that's toxic to the planet. "Finally," said Goku, while he continued to look on in excitement. Instantly, as the smoke and dust clear, the full-power Super Saiyan 3 transformation could be seen radiating a light that's blinding to the human eyes. This increase in strength had brought along a huge boost in ego and confidence. "I only need one hit." Our story continues with Goku tearing down his adversary, who had fully transformed into a full-power Super Saiyan 3. The aura and force she was emitting was intense as outside of the Genjutsu. The planet was showing signs of exploding due to the sheer increase in energy levels. The strength of both warriors kept increasing, pressing Itachi into a corner. This drastic increase in power had put a strain on Itachi, forcing him to realize that his chakra was almost fully tapped out. Knowing that if Goku breaks free, their death is inevitable, he desperately tries to hold the jutsu together. "Jiraiya boy, look at him," said Shima. "He can't hold the jutsu much longer." His bleeding eyes said it all. Everything was on the table. Itachi's weakened state was clear to see by everyone. Even Kisame, who was desperately fighting to buy him some time, recognized it. "Come on, why isn't it working? It's been almost 15 minutes now, it should have taken effect already." Suddenly, out of nowhere, Itachi realized that time was of the essence. He spoke up. This is it, while looking straight at Son Goku. Knowing that his death was almost certain, he turned to Kisame and spoke. "I'm at my limit. I don't know how long I can hold this Genjutsu together. 5 minutes at best, maybe even less. Kisame, you should use this opportunity to escape. There's nothing we can do at this point. I thought he would run out of chakra by now, but I was wrong. It looks as if he is just getting started." However, Kisame wasn't about to give up just yet. His face protruded a look of confidence, almost as if he was patiently waiting for something to happen. Suddenly, with an inside voice, he mutters to himself, "Come on, why is this thing taking so long to kick in?" Itachi, on the other hand, could tell that Kisame was up to something, but after witnessing and feeling the terror of Goku's chakra firsthand, his mind was forced into believing that a god had resided in Goku's body. "Whatever you're planning, forget it," said Itachi. "It's hopeless. Nothing that you come up with would ever work on a being that powerful." Suddenly, after speaking with Kisame, with just a slight glance to the right, the rogue ninja turned facing Jiraiya and spoke what he believed to be his last words. "Jiraiya, there's something I need to ask you. After my death, what will become of my little brother? It's imperative that I know." Jiraiya was a little bit stunned, but he wasn't completely surprised. After all, he was one of the few people who knew about Itachi's mission, and the choice he made to spare the life of his younger brother speaks clearly of a man that cares deeply for his siblings. To everyone in Konoha, "Sasuke is a traitor," said Jiraiya, him being a traitor, but before Jiraiya could finish, he was abruptly cut short by an emotion he could feel as the cloak of night completely wrapped around his entire body.
Hallo. Ja, jetzt riecht ein bisschen. Hm.
Inside the engine, both Jiraiya out of the way, thinking that the shuriken was targeting them. However, they read the situation wrong.
Waking Dragon. Huh.
Like a hawk, soaring down from the sky.
Yeah.
However, Jiraiya, being the legendary Sani, evades every single one. That bastard. It doesn't matter anyway. With all this wind, he won't be able to keep it up much longer. Outside of the mist, the shuriken that was targeting Goku had reached its target. However, on impact, they completely melt from the sheer force and heat radiating off Goku's body.
Nice.
Itachi had witnessed all this live. His face was emotionless, almost as if he had expected this to happen. It didn't hurt to try.
Ich finde Itachi so geil.
Said Jiraiya before instantly dropping to his hand and feet like a toad, while firing an attack at Itachi, who stood helpless, due to the fact that if he moved, the Genjutsu would instantly break, releasing Goku from his mind prison. Kisame would realize this and forcefully jump in front of Itachi.
Wow, das ist aber heftig.
Brunt of Jiraiya's attack. The attack was fast and brutal. It quickly pierced his body like butter. Kisame did his best to block, however. He was fading fast as he had lost a lot of blood. Itachi was stunned out of his mind. He had accepted his fate and was planning on dying gracefully.
Das ist Itachi.
Said Kisame, "You're such a pain in the ass. Listen up. I'll grant you 3 minutes and not a second more." "What are you doing?" said Itachi. "It doesn't matter how much time you grant me. He is simply too powerful for one man to handle. I can still feel his chakra rising. In a matter of minutes, my hold over his mind will be broken. I'm not going to let you die," said Kisame, before pulling Jiraiya's attack from his body. "If we survive this, no, when we survive this, you owe me a meal from your favorite restaurant." The backlash of the blade was intense. The force emanating from the battle had caused
Was
natural
fand ich am besten? Pension.
such a level of power was far beyond the battlefield. Zetsu, a member of the Katsu, was observing patiently from deep within the forest. "Well, would you look at that?" replied Zetsu. "We are not used to seeing you expose yourself, Obito." Suddenly out of nowhere, Obito had transported himself directly to the left of Zetsu by using this command. "What is the situation?" said Obito. "I can feel Itachi's chakra dropping fast." Realizing that time was of the essence, Zetsu spoke. Itachi had caught up with his target, and now he's fighting that man as we speak. It appears he had trapped this man in a genjutsu, but the way it is now, it could break any moment. Kisame is trying his best to protect him due to the fact that Itachi can't afford to move or else he might lose focus. The situation is bad. Not only is he protecting Itachi, he's doing it while fighting the legendary Sani in the Nine Tails. "What are your orders?" "Based on my observations, this man's chakra is quite dangerous." Obito's gaze was locked in, his attention was grabbed and his interest was at its peak. "So, they're fighting Jiraiya and Naruto as well." Zetsu was confused as he didn't know who Obito was talking about, so out of curiosity, he asked, "Who is Naruto?" "It's the fourth from Planet Naruto, the Jinchuriki that holds the Nine Tails." "I'm surprised you know strikes down from the heavens, leaving a huge crater in the middle of the forest directly where both Zetsu and Obito were. The light from the lighting was blinding as Zetsu had covered his face in effort to protect his eyes from being damaged. I don't
Das habe ich
understand,
jetzt auch
yelled
gesehen.
Zetsu. With such a huge
Yes,
difference
yeah.
in power between them, Itachi shouldn't be able to use Genjutsu on this being, so how did he do it? While Zetsu was completely shocked, Obito stood calm. All that was on his mind was capturing Goku. The level of one's chakra has little influence for Genjutsu.
Also mein Schädel pumpt.
Himself was quite adapted to use this technique. Genjutsu
Das
is a
gut.
battle of the mind, so Itachi being much weaker than this
Ja, und mein Kopf hätte wirklich auch an. Drei Münze ist ein Gewinner. 3-1. How dare you! You steal my monster! Oh, was für ein Schlag weggehauen. Alter, das war easy, ja. Soll ich erstmal das Lied reinmachen? Ich hab doch... Oh shit, aber ich den Virus ausgewählt. Ups. Jetzt fällt mir wieder, ich habe doch aus Versehen den Virus ausgewählt. Eine Wiedergeburt. Ach ja, das ist das Zauberkabel. Hä? Jesus so say Blue Eyes White Dragon Battle. Oh, das ist so geil. Hä? Was? Bist du gerade rekrutiert oder bist du gerade bedroht? Okay. Ernsthaft? Jetzt krieg ich dich.